store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings restaurant in Jessup is now open for business, practicing social distancing, but still serving that great food that Damon's is famous for. Come inside or come through the drive-thru, but Damon's is open inside and welcomes back its customers. The menu's the same, the service is fast, and the food is fantastic, and the sauces remain the same, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. The number is the same, 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's Restaurant on West Cherry Street in Jessup. Dining room now open for business. Come on in and enjoy a great meal today.
When it comes to growing a family business, we understand the business of growing. At First Southern Bank, we've been meeting the needs of South Georgia farmers for over 100 years with competitive ag loan rates, including equipment loans, farmland loans, and lines of credit. First Southern Bank has all the banking tools you need to help keep your growing business growing. First Southern Bank, investing in you since 1907. For loan rates and more, visit firstsoutherngA.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. 3 minutes after 8 o'clock here on this 13th day of July. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good.
You doing good?
Yep.
All right. We got several guests in the studio with us this morning. Who do we have?
Well, again, we've been promoting this throughout the summer. It's an important program. It's the Wayne County Feeding Size. A lot of people need this service. The food service staff, Randy and her staff, handle this from the school. And, again, it takes place throughout the summer all the way from June 3rd up to August 3rd. And a lot of people participate in this, so I just thought we'd get the people that are running the program to tell us more about it. So Randy's got several of her staff members in here to talk about this important program and how many people it helps and how it's funded and things like that. So, Randy, always good to see you. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having us.
Glad you're here, Randy.
Thank you. Thank you. We've got Samantha Thornton, who is assistant director, and Sandra Bell, who is our high school manager, and who has been doing summer feeding for probably 18 years. 18 years.
Wow.
Yes. So we've come to tell you a few things about what we're doing. We're serving meals at Wayne County High School, Martha Ross Smith Elementary, Jessup Elementary, and Odom Elementary on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10:30 to 11:30. And you want to tell them some of the things that are in those meals?
All right. Who's up first?
Come on, Samantha, tell them.
Samantha.
Tell them about the meal kit.
Move it on over to her in front of her. There you go, Samantha. All right.
So we kind of have a variety of things. We had to get a little creative because of our vendor situation this year. We were a little bit limited on some things that we could get and do just because everybody's in the same situation. But we discovered at the end of the school year some meal kits. It's like pre-packed, shelf-stable meal kits that come. One box will service one person, and you have anywhere from 3 days worth of meals to 7 days worth of meals. So we're using a variety of that, and those boxes have things like cereal for breakfast, juice and fruit, and then for lunch they have things like beef sticks, cheese sticks, kind of like you would find in Lunchables kind of things. And so we're distributing some of those here and there throughout the summer. But then we also have certain days that we plan a menu of hot meals and like cold ham sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly, and those things. So
things that can go in the refrigerator, so that they can eat throughout the entire week.
Right.
We've also been using a lot of fresh produce that we get locally from our local farmers. So we do like a bulk, fresh fruits and vegetables bag, and it could have anything from like if you have a family of 5, you could have sweet potatoes, lettuce for salads, and then you have you can get a whole watermelon that'll feed your family. So it's a production, but it kind of comes out to where you give enough to feed that family for each person to have their fruits and vegetables and all the components that they need.
So I was going to ask that question. So a lot of this food is locally produced. So you use for the local farmers and things like that to see at the farmers market.
Yes, and that's been a great help to us and help to the farmers.
That's good. Real good.
Yes, we think that's like a win-win situation because literally stuff is being picked on one day and served the next. Like they bring it, drop it off to us, and we serve it the next day.
That's pretty fresh.
So I mean,
right
it is
there.
very fresh. It is definitely from farm to table. Sandra, tell us some of the different types of fruits and vegetables you're getting from local farmers.
We get watermelons, peppers, lettuce, peaches, cantaloupes. That's about it. Blueberries, yeah.
All kinds.
Strawberries. It's definitely a variety of items.
Yeah, when I left the school a while ago, the produce man was there dropping our produce in, so we got them ready.
And y'all serve a couple of days per week, is that correct?
Yes, we serve on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we're averaging about 37 breakfast and 3,700 lunches a day. So it is incredible.
37 what?
3,700
breakfast and 3,700 lunches per day.
Per day.
Is how many y'all giving? That's a lot of
That
people
is a
to pick
lot
up
of meals. That is a lot of meals.
And when they pick up the meals, it's more than just for one day.
Correct.
The bag or whatever you put it in is good for 2 or 3 days. Is that correct?
We have it so that if a student comes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they have meals for 7 days.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
USDA is allowing us to do that for 7 days now.
Yeah. And this is a federally funded program?
Yes, it's federally funded. USDA mandates it, and it's actually extending through. For the school year, we were able to serve students at no charge. And this was the first year we've been able to do that.
Wow.
So no students were charged a meal. And that's extended through June the 30th of 2020. So this 22. So this upcoming school year will be the same way.
So what's going to be this upcoming year? Free? Free meals.
Free meals.
Okay. 3,700.
Yes.
Y'all y'all have a drive-through on all these. Is that correct this summer?
That's correct. It's a drive-through. You pick up your bag. You stay in your car. Tell us how many meals you want, how many kids you're picking up for, and we put them in your car.
Okay. Well, that's feeding a lot of Wayne Countyans right there. That's good news right there.
Definitely. And it also, I think it's a win-win because we have about 40 employees working this summer of our 61 employees during the regular school year. So this is like extra income for them. To me, it's like a service to the kids of Wayne County, but it also enables us for the employees to work a little extra.
That's good. Pick up a little extra pocket money.
Yeah,
there
that's
during the summer.
exactly
Yes,
right.
sir.
Has the 4 locations helped out? Because in years past they had more than that. So
Yes.
it narrowed it down to 4. Did that help with the...
It has helped, and that allowed us to kind of spread them out. We also had to provide meals at every school for summer school this year, so that was kind of different. But we tried to strategically put them in different places so that people could get to them.
Okay.
Again, it's amazing. It starts at 10:30, but if you go to any of these locations, the lines form around 9 o'clock.
It is incredible.
It's a
And what schools
much-needed
again?
service.
It's at Wayne County High School, Martha Ross Smith Elementary, Jessup Elementary, and Odom.
So that's the reason why I see so many cars there in front of or on the side of the high school.
Every
what
morning,
are they doing?
yes.
I forgot about the pickup.
They're
for,
lined up and
for
ready.
lunch.
Yes.
Sirree.
And it has been so different. I mean, I really want to say a shout out to all our employees and our amazing volunteers. Sandra, and you can speak to this. We've had some amazing volunteers that have helped us all through COVID and extended through summer feeding.
Right. Yeah, we got one man that help us, and he help us every single day. He about beat me to work. You know what I mean?
He's a volunteer.
He's a volunteer. He's really, really good.
Yeah, got a big heart there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
It has been amazing to see this go through COVID and to see the how our employees are they're heroes. Mm-hmm. They are definite heroes. We left school like on a Friday and started that next Tuesday, and they've never left.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the great thing about it, you're able to keep them employed. See, all these other businesses are having people
Absolutely.
leave there. How are you able to keep your employees employed and not just say I'm staying at home like a lot of other places I've dealt with?
Right.
They were definitely on the front lines, and their spirit showed. Yeah. They're there not for the paycheck, but they're there for the kids.
For the kids, make sure they get fed this summer.
Absolutely.
3,700 of them.
That's exactly right. And I also wanted to say a shout out. We had something really did come out of COVID came out good. We got a new van for school nutrition. So we're so excited, and a special thanks to Dr. Kelly for being able to get that for us.
Well, good. And y'all use the van to haul supplies around and food around and stuff like that? Yeah.
We'll be using it to deliver meals.
Fantastic.
Yes. We're so excited for that.
Well, again, we appreciate you coming in. Like I said, just wanted to emphasize this program. Again, it is every Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10:30 to 11:30. But as you said, you give multiple meals. Yeah, so they're there for the whole week. So, but again, it's just a great program. Again, as you mentioned, it's federally funded, so no local tax dollars go to this, right? Is that
That's
correct?
exactly right.
Okay. And you're able to help the local farmers help out as well. So, again, just a win-win situation. So, again, this runs all the way up until August 3rd, and I guess school starts shortly after that. Is that correct?
That's right. August 9th.
August 9th. A Monday. That's a Monday, right?
On a Monday.
Usually they start on Thursdays, but a Monday this year. Okay.
That's
August
correct.
9th was when school begins.
Thank y'all so much for having us.
Yeah, we'd love to have
Thank
y'all
you.
on. We've been promoting it ever since you gave us the flyer back in, May or whenever it was?
Yes, thank
And it's
you.
great for these kids to be able to get fed during the summer like this, because if you have them fed, they're happier kids.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Just one final question. Like I said, it says on the flyer, no meal distribution, again, July 1st and July 29th. Most people understood the July 1st, but the July 29th date, why is there no meal distribution on that date?
We have staff training that day.
Staff training,
Yep.
so that's the reason. So
Okay.
That's the reason.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10:30 to 11:30 at the 4 schools. What are they again? The locations for pickup?
Wayne County High School, Martha Ross Smith Elementary, Jessup Elementary, and Odom Elementary.
All right.
Good. Well, again, we appreciate you coming in. Again, thanks again to all your staff for providing these meals for all these kids. Like I said, it's much needed. Again, if you've ever been by one of these sites on a Tuesday and Thursday, you'll see the need. It's definitely there. So, like I said, appreciate you and your staff doing this each and every summer. How long has this program been going on? Have you any idea? I mean,
About 18 years.
18
It's been a
years.
while.
Started
Yeah.
about 18 years, and it's available to all children 0 to 18.
Okay. Don't necessarily have to be a student at either one of the schools, because if it's 0 to 18, you've got several of them in there who are not able to go to school because they're
That's
not old
right.
enough yet.
That's
So
exactly.
that is great. Fantastic. Appreciate y'all coming in.
Thank you.
Good luck with the
Thank
program
you.
the rest of the summer. And thank you for keeping us updated on this so we can inform our listeners what's going on with the nutrition program there at the school system here in Wayne County.
Y'all have a good day.
All
Thanks.
right. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. More of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, world famous Butch and Bob Show here for this Tuesday morning, the 13th day of July. And Bob, how was the 7-on-7 yesterday that you went and saw? A good interview there with Coach Cribb.
a lot of schools participating, unfortunately, got canceled in the afternoon session because of the rain and lightning. So,
okay.
got to see several of the matchups. So there's a lot of schools there. That Vidalia was hosting it. Savannah Christian was over there. Effingham County, Dublin, Dooley County, Trutland.
Do they do any running in these 7
that's all it is. It's just a passing
drill. Or is it
drill.
just passing?
It's just
passing.
Well, you're running for the ball, but there's
what
no,
I mean is there's no handoffs. It's just strictly passing.
Yeah, there's no handoffs. No.
Okay.
It's just a quarterback and 4 receivers going out, seeing if they can get into the end zone.
Okay. Just strictly passing.
Yeah, it's just a passing competition.
Okay. Sounds good. And Coach Cribb seemed to be excited about the young talent that we have at Wayne County High School. We had a lot of seniors graduate this past year, so A lot of holes to fill. A lot of young folks will step up. You know, it's amazing how some of these athletes in high school can change from one year to the next. How much they grow, how much they fill out, how much better they are from, let's say, freshman to sophomore, sophomore to junior, or junior to senior. It's just, you know, that age, and sometimes it can happen over summer. You see a student who, you know, leaves school in May and you see him back in August. It's like, you know, wow, what happened to you? You know, you had a big growth spurt over the summer.
Right. A lot of these kids get their growth spurt at that time, too. So I said they're trying to get bigger, faster, stronger, get ready for the upcoming season.
Okay.
5 weeks from Saturday.
5 weeks from this coming Saturday?
This coming Saturday,
5 weeks is when football season will start for the high school. And then, of course, colleges usually begin around Labor Day weekend. You may have a game or two before that, and then pro will be in. When are they begin? They're having 17 regular season games this year. Will they still be the second Sunday or first Sunday in September?
I haven't looked at the pro schedule at all.
Yeah, so 17 regular season games are cutting out a preseason game. Instead of having four preseason games, it's going to be 3 preseason games, and then add that extra game there to the regular season. Because a lot of folks say the preseason games really don't mean much anyway, but you would think that the coaches would be able to see how their talent reacts under game day conditions.
It makes it tougher to make the squad if you're a rookie.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you don't have much time to prove yourself.
Especially if you're not drafted, you know, if you're just one of those guys that you add on to the roster, you know, after the draft, it's free agency, so you can pick up a team. I mean, you're hoping to make the team, but like I say, if you don't get a lot of looks, you don't get a lot of action in game time. So those preseason games are for is get those guys some playing time, see if they can perform on a Sunday. But with less, it's all about the money. The players wanted more money, and another game means more money. So
more money. I guess so. It's always about the money, honey. Follow the money trail. Follow the story.
Yeah.
And do they have practice squads in the NFL? Do they have guys that just out there for the team to practice? And that's part, that's not part of the team, but they still get paid to do that. Is that correct? Yeah, they get paid a little bit to go out there and practice against the regulars, right?
They all have practice squads.
Okay. And so some of those practice squad talent, sometimes they're hoping to make it up into the regular squad, but at least they're out there playing the sport that they love. So what's going on in Jacksonville with, I hadn't heard Tebow's name mentioned in a while, and, what's happening down there with Coach Meyer and everything?
He's still there.
I know he's still there, but, we hadn't heard much lately. Once the hullabaloo after the first 2 or 3 weeks of him trying out for the team.
Urban Meyer's laying low after he got fined for violating the OTA policy. He got fined.
What was the OTA?
Off-season training.
Oh, okay. So he trained a little bit more than he was supposed to?
Yeah. Supposedly.
Well, he's a rookie coach in the NFL. You have to give him a break there.
He got fined. The team got fined, so he's kind of laying low. So.
I didn't know I was supposed to not to practice. That's going to be interesting there in Jacksonville this year. With the new coach, and you got the new quarterback, and you have Tebow maybe down there.
I think he's a genius. He brings Tebow in there. It's all about Tebow, and Trevor Lawrence out there, the number one pick, just laying under the radar.
Under the radar,
until he signed this nice $37.6 million contract with a $24 million signing bonus.
Yeah, all that playing and all that talent. Now he's got $24 million in the bank, with the possibility of earning the rest of up to 37 by the end of the season.
Let's just hope he's as good as they claim he is. We'll find out.
Well, he was good at Clemson. We'll see how he is in the NFL.
I think he's a winner. I think he's going to be fine. So
I think he's only lost like 2 or 3 games his entire football career, high school and college.
Seems like a good kid, too. So
yeah.
I said he's saying all the right thing, doing all the right things. So
maybe 4 games. Maybe he's lost 4 games.
Urban Meyer's always won everywhere he's been. But some are saying he's not going to be there long term. It's just another short term stint.
Another short term thing. Him
we'll
line his pocketbook and then get back to analyzing it again. Huh?
We'll see how it plays out. It's got to be better than the last year.
Yeah, it's got to be better than last year. And
they're selling a lot of tickets. That's what Tebow's doing.
Selling a lot of tickets.
Tebow's jersey's still the number one selling jersey. I mean, they're flying off the shelves.
Yep. So people love him some Tebow.
I think he's definitely making the team. That's just, I would think he'd stick around. You're selling all these tickets. You're selling all this merchandise. think it'd be smart to just find a place for him.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they can find a place for him.
I think he'll be out there.
Okay.
I'll be surprised if he gets cut.
How many trick plays we will see this next year where Tebow's lined up as tight end and they throw the ball to him and then he throws it down the field? Think we'll see that?
Possibly. He's capable.
He's capable. Yeah. He is. He is. Well, you were talking about Herschel Walker during local news. It's looking more and more like he's not going to run for Senate.
I don't think he's running.
I mean, he hasn't been a resident of Georgia for eons.
I told you, the story in Texas, his wife is definitely dead set against moving. So, unless he's getting divorced, he's not moving to Georgia.
Yeah, happy wife, happy life. So, yeah,
that's what they tell me.
So he may not.
That's what most married men tell me.
Yep, happy wife, happy life.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
So Gary Black's the only one that's jumped in there so far. Like I said, be interested to see what Buddy Carter decides to do the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
he keeps saying
Gary in there.
I mean, he's made all these plans. I mean, he's got his team ready to go. He's got
his team ready. He says he's got his team ready.
Has his speech ready. Everything is ready to go. So the question is, when's he going to pull the trigger? So
I guess when Herschel definitely says, I ain't running.
How long do they wait?
I don't know. I guess he just waits until Herschel says, nope, I ain't doing it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Just every day I pray Herschel stay out of politics.
Just stay out of it and keep that fame and fortune from football.
Be that Georgia Cannonball Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah, boy.
That's where he needs to stay.
Stay out there in Texas. Don't worry about politics. And what's going on with the Falcons right now?
I hadn't heard much of the Falcons. Like I said, they got rid of Julio. So
Julio's out the door.
Calvin Ridley's the number one guy. So I don't know. Don't hear much about the Falcons camp. I have to check into that. I said Matt Ryan's back. I think Matt Ryan's a good quarterback. So.
Yeah, he is. And Matthew Stafford's out there with the
he's out with the
Rams. Rams or Chargers?
The Rams.
Rams. He's with the Rams. Okay. So it'll be interesting how he does out there in L.A. with the Rams after being in Detroit City all those years.
He's a winner.
Yeah, he is.
And I think he'll do well.
You know, they say he's got a lot better offensive line out there, so he should be able to do better. But we'll see.
Still has that strong arm.
Yeah.
It's one of the strongest arms. Big question in NFL, what's Aaron Rodgers going to do?
What is Aaron going to do? I mean, here we are just a few weeks before season starts, and we hadn't heard anything from Aaron. He's not out there with the practice squad. He's out playing golf on TV and, living the easy life right now. Does he come back? They say he contractually he may have to, but, I don't know.
They claim he doesn't want to come back. That's what the word is. He wants out.
I don't know.
Green Bay says he's staying, so they've got the contract. So you're going to see what he decides to do. We'll know soon. I think at the end of this month, if he doesn't show up for camp, then they start finding him. So he can always be the host of Jeopardy. I think he was the best host of Jeopardy. Did you watch all those?
No, I hadn't watched any of the Jeopardy stuff. No,
I watched
all the
Jeopardy.
different hosts.
I watch it all the time.
I heard he was good at it.
I thought he was excellent.
Yeah.
So maybe he just take that gig. Not worry about football.
Well, they got to offer it to him first.
Well, that's true. I don't know who they're going to offer it to.
They're just testing out right now.
I thought of all the people who did it. I thought he was one of the better ones.
Okay.
So Minnesota and Chicago would like to see him just get out of
there. Get out of there. Go to Jeopardy. Yep. Get out of our division.
I just can't see him going to Denver.
I mean, here he is, the MVP from last year, and he may not play this year. I mean, it's just amazing.
He's going to play. The question is, where is he going to play?
Yeah.
I just don't see him. I don't see Denver being a great place for him. I mean, he's got a good team in Green Bay.
Well, a lot of people think he's going to be back at Green Bay. I mean, you listen to our AM station, Fox Sports Radio 1370 AM, The Buzz, WLOP, and conventional wisdom there says he'll be back at Green Bay. They're just see who's going to. They're playing chicken right now. Who's going to give? Will it be him or will it be Green Bay?
Anybody be glad to have him. I'd like to have him. He looked good in black and gold. Ben's only got one more year. Maybe we can trade for him.
Yeah, Ben's got a noodle for an arm right now, so
he's got a good arm. He'll be fine.
yeah. 20 yards or less down the field, he's pretty good.
There's nothing wrong with his arm.
Get down 40 and it's wobbling like a...
Give him a running game, what you got now with Najee Harris. So.
Shot duck.
Steelers are going to be fine. They're in good shape.
They are?
No doubt. Yeah. They're under the radar. Everybody's counting them out.
Yeah, everybody's kind of counting them out.
Good luck with that. Big Ben will fling it with the best of them. Najee Harris.
Did you watch him last year, Bob?
Yeah, when
Okay.
they won their first 12 games or 10 games, whatever they were.
Then his arm gave out, and
His arm didn't give out. Bud Dupree got hurt, and that changed the whole dynamic.
that just changed the whole
That's
thing.
right.
Yeah. Well,
You couldn't replace.
okay.
I mean, the defense couldn't stop anybody.
Okay.
Plus, they lost Devin Bush. When you lose two of your better defensive players, two all-pro players, that's
Yeah.
tough.
That's tough.
So,
And
Devin
that's
Bush,
one thing about it seems to be the aspect. We've always been in football, but even in baseball and other sports now, it comes down in basketball. It comes down to who can keep their team healthy. Who can keep their players healthy.
Pittsburgh still have one of the better defenses in the league. They got good receivers, like I said. Last time we had a Harris, we went to the Super Bowl. Franco Harris. Now we got Najee Harris from Alabama, so he's going to lead us to the Super Bowl too. So Pittsburgh's going to be fine.
Mm-hmm. Where's the Super Bowl going to be this
Los
February?
Angeles.
Los Angeles, way out there in L.A.
Yep.
That new stadium out there for the Chargers and the Rams.
La La Land. That's where it's headed.
Yeah. You get a new stadium, they take the Super Bowl there.
Maybe the Jaguars will get there with Tebow and Trevor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good thinking there, Bob. Good wishing there.
Well,
But that's AFC. If they went, then Pittsburgh
you
wouldn't
see
be
it
able to
all
go.
the time. You see a lot of teams go from worst to first. So
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I
Yeah.
mean, just one turn. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is a winner, so a lot of excitement. Urban Meyer's always won. A lot of pressure on him, so we'll see how it all plays out.
Okay.
But it'll be here before you know it.
All right. Well, Bob, anything else on your mind this morning? You're on the world famous Butch and Bob Show.
And that's going to do it. Appreciate
gonna do
Randy
it.
and them coming in. Like I said, we got the swimmers coming in tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll have the Piranha Swimmers, the
Well,
recreation
they're
swim
good.
team. They're going to state, 34 of them.
34 piranhas headed to state.
Most of them will be leaving on Thursday. Just about all of them will be leaving on Thursday, heading up there to Ringgold, Georgia, right below Chattanooga. About as far from Jessup as you can get in the state of Georgia. Just about as far. So many of them just leaving tomorrow and check into the hotel, motels, whatever, and then get ready for the competition on Friday and Saturday.
And they say it's only an hour from Nashville. So if you're a big Nashville fan, you can take a trip to Nashville.
All right, Bob, you have a good day. All right, the world famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Country Financial, O'Quinn & Associates, Murphy Builder Supply, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, and First Southern Bank.